Hey guys, and welcome. Oh, hang on. Hey guys, and welcome to this Monday stream. How are we all doing? I am doing all right. I had a good productive day at work, so it was good, and yeah, just sort of getting a little bit more ready for going away on Thursday. My trip with work to Ireland, and yeah, just got some stuff done. So I had to deal with a crying little girl this morning because my daughter disappeared off upstairs. And then when I went to see what was up, she come out of her room holding a ponytail above her head, crying her eyes out. And I'm like, what's happening? Um, and it turns out she had a new dress for school, and it's like a summer dress, but like the buttons down the middle, they weren't buttons; it was actually Velcro, and it was itching her. But she didn't come and tell me or tell her mum because her mum was in the shower. She just went and tried to sort it herself, which is really good. And I want to encourage that. But also, if it's upsetting her to the point that she was crying, I also want to know. And then I think she was more upset about the fact she came to try and sort it herself, but the only other dress she could find was also a Velcro one. So, yeah. She got there, she was fine with it by the time we got to school, and I asked her when I picked her up from gymnastics with a cousin, and she said, "Yeah, it just got really scratchy, but I figured it out." So that's good. So yeah, that's me. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments how your day is going. Don't to forget to like the stream and share the video and all that. If you're on TikTok, drop some hearts, drop some diamonds if you want to, and some gifts. I'm supposed to say that to you. Be nice if you did. If you don't, okay. I'm not forcing you to. And then also, what was I going to say? Yeah, subscribe, follow anywhere, everywhere, and let's try and get those subscription numbers up, and those follower goals and things. All right, right. Let's get on with some Wanderstop. Right. So apparently this game is about it's anywhere from 8 to 15 hours, depending on how much you do. I didn't actually look this up, but I did realise the one plant formation that we haven't actually tried. Alright, so I'm going to try that now. So plant. At least I don't believe we have tried this. I'm pretty sure we haven't. Easy fruit. That pocket is from. Right, okay. We need to make some more tea, and then we can give this to the knight. Put that on there. Right, and then we need, we already have a tea bag, don't we? Right. we're going. Oh, cack. I missed a step. Right, hang on. How do I... Right, can I fix this mistake? I'm pretty sure I can. I'm doing that, and then... Let me just... let all this drain out. Right, cool. Okay, that's that done. Okay, nope, right, T-ball, definitely have one T-ball, right, toss that in, let's, and come and grab this fruit, which should be the one that's high in caffeine. That in. Grab this. Oi! Dig a little git. Alright. Oops. I'd be missing something. Okay. The fact that it always overflows really annoyingly hurts my brain. That was a weird way to drink that. Here you are. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is Pete Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I am the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask what was happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke. It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods, and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself, who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows. And screamed, you shall bear the marks, you shall become the shade. Its prisoner, its companion, its smouldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So, you know, pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Here, There's a knight here. I don't think you... Look, I understand. This kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning for you, I'll do another 50 sales after I finish this tea, okay? See? I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea. Like a knight. Okay. Dude. Alright. Say, Borrow has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. Please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused, all of it will find its purpose in the end. That actually does make me feel better about it. I'm constantly overflowing. Oh, you're back again. See there, local citizen. Have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt at every waking minute. A tragedy! Surely in your own town you have too noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. What's going on? What are you doing? And they say you're in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh. Then you are in good fortune because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited memory. Hang on a sec, folks. Do you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? Math checks out. Okay, how about if I bring you tea? Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. This is like sarcastic. It's almost too good to be true. But all we know, this is a controversial topic. Although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why familiar with the price of a room aboard the highly trained demon hunter before you soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush to announce this. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. Do eagerly wait a reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right, well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry, or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended, neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights, anxiety, and many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Stop! Look, I am trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have varietal tea, I suppose I could do a varietal ceremony. That's a particular kind of ceremony that requires varietal tea, so if you have varietal tea, great. I will get you varietal tea. Perfect, thank you. Back in a second. Alright. We definitely have... one of those. Right. Up we go. Right. Let the water in. Getting the hang of this whole tea making malarkey. It's a tad more complicated than when I used to have to do it for my parents before I went out to play or meet my friends. Tea ball, sauce, brutal wheat, toss. Okay. Where's she gone? There you go. Here you go. Tea. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial varietal tea. As is customary, I now perform the time-honored varietal ceremony. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done the varietal ceremony in ages. There's more. Yes. Fine. One ceremony, and that's it. Good. Come, let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. So, where's your, place of ceremony? You don't have a place of ceremony, because that isn't a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. This isn't a town. Literally, just do it anywhere. Anywhere? No, there has to be a spot. The Hunter's Manual says there has to be a spot. Just get on with it. Pick any spot at all. Okay. Just let me put this cup down and then I'll pick a spot for the ceremony. Oh, he's actually doing his sales, look. Yeah, hilarious. Right, where are you going? Right, you know what, I'll come find you in a bit. Let's just quickly talk to Gerald. So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task incomplete. A task? Here, you bet this. Just now I was trying to figure out whether you nor Timmy believe that I'm a real knight. Then it hit me, it's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? No. Posing has nothing to do with being a knight. Doesn't? Gosh, that's the opposite of what I've allowed myself to believe. Then what about if I go back to the forest and take on a really cool night adventure? I need to go on the kind of adventure that only a real actual knight would do. Like what? Well, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight must discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths, they report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, Do we need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? Now that you mention it, do you think maybe he would find it cool that I am a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me and show off those photos to his friends and call me something cool like Pops Miggy? I'm not the person to ask about. With all nightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? Yes. This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, "Yah!" Good luck, Gerald. He really is a dorkbot. Yeah. Right, where's the other one? There. Demon Hunter. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed a ceremonial altar. Verily, it is time now for the ritual ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. You know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. No. No. No, no. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Never. No, but the ritual ceremony is supposed to be about you and your life. We can't do the ceremony if we don't know anything about you. I don't care. Okay, well, I guess I'll just begin the ceremony. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically, her journey with, so our community is gathered to assist her with that. Sure you don't want to say something? Nah. You're doing great. Oh, okay. Let's offer her the words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, sort of, you know, I hope that it, that you, like, that's all okay for you, you know? Like, if stuff is, like you're having trouble or whatever. And it's, you know, it would be cool if not that thing. If it's bad, I mean, just if it's, let's see, what else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. Exactly. Please, I would be so honest to be part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, you know? It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know, if you care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this ritual ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. You are very welcome. Okay. Right. We actually need to try and gather some tea. Let's just talk to Borrower. Say, Borrower has thought of something you may wish to know about. In our shop library, there's a book called the Book of Answers. Perhaps you have already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It's an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. Yes, if you ever find yourself struggling to beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no question asked. Couldn't have told me that last night, although we did look in the book and it didn't tell me anything. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Borrower, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Borrower prefers not using the book. Solve our customers' requests is a great delight. From time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Hehe, yes indeed. Nevertheless, now you know its existence, you may use it or not. Can't I explain what's wrong with me? Well, it's possible that the Book of Answers mostly contain answers to shop-related questions. Perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Alright, fine. Hi, Gerald. Oh, you bringer of tea. I've returned from nightly adventures. Hey, Gerald. Back so soon? Soon? What are you talking about? I've been here in days. What? But you were just here a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. Yes? It's this. It's a stop sign. Yes, a stop sign. Did you steal it? I don't think so. I just found it. Fine line between finding and stealing, Gerald. Well, it's not stealing if you and the object were meant to find each other. As I saw this stop sign, something about it called to me. I said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. Can stop signs have mysterious and thrilling pasts? I'm not so sure. What do you think? There's got to be an exciting story behind it, right? This is exactly the least exciting stop sign I've ever seen. What? No way. It's in my top 5 most exciting, for sure. Just think about it for a second. What might this stop sign have been used for? What if an ancient civilization used this stop, you know, in the name of love? Yeah! If you ever forget to do that, the sign is extremely helpful. This is a good joke, I like that. Another thing, this mystery is really challenging me to be the best knight I can be. Say, could this real knight please have another cup of tea? I was still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure. What flavour do you want? Gosh, I'll be honest, for 3 days I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It's just so interesting. It was really something. How about if you just get another one of those? Going right up. I mean, you know what? Let me give you this. It's Timothy's favourite jam. I'd take it everywhere with me. Can we add some of this into the mix as well? Sure, why not? It's whatever made you last time, plus this jam. Heck yeah, love it. When you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of this stop sign. Joel the Knight is on the case. Somehow, that does not fill me with confidence. I'm trying to work out if there's a better way to do... Oh, I haven't got any tea balls. Damn it. Right. Let's find some tea balls. Right, but what was this? This is a book by Mail Club reporting. In this month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favourite tough as nails international super spy, Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Alright. Tea. Let me spice some tea. I do like the fact that the tea just like grows. You don't have to go and actually grow the tea plants. I think if they'd done that, that would have got very annoying very quickly. Tea basket is full. Alright. Put this on there. I think, right, we need to give that a few minutes. Let's talk to the demon hunter. Hi, so I had a thought. Do you mind if we did another retail ceremony? Again? Well, I realised that I did a poor job last time. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunter's supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first. I'm sorry. But what if I did another ceremony and this time I'll talk about myself instead? I feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. That be okay with you? Fine. Fine, sincere. Fine, sarcastic. Fine, weary, beaten down by life, detached, bitter. Weary. Yeah, just like that time I need another retail tea, but do you happen to have any mint flavour that you can add to it? I just really like mint, so mint will probably help calm a bit of my public speaking nerves. Should have real tea with mint flavour. Thank you. Alright. We don't have mint. Alright. At least. No. Alright, so Planty, chips. Need chips. Oh, actually, do I have chips? I might already have chips. Yeah, okay. Cool. We need this first. Oh, come on. Stash. Oh yeah, some other tasks. I see, you just sort of do this. Wow. Oops. Another cup. Nice. This is the kind of stuff you just do while you're waiting. What be that? A trinket. That can go on a trinket tail, since we have one of those. Where is it? There we go. Okay, we'll find one more. Right, let's. Okay. Let's see. That has actually resulted. Nope, not quite. Alright. There we go. Right, I've got to wait for the noise. I must remember that. Oh, you things can fly. That pocket is full. Alright, you know what? That's absolutely fine. Toss that in. And then toss that in. And then toss that in. Oh, cack. Oh. Right. That one is... I'll give the demon hunter this cup. Nope. I will get all these steps eventually. Up we go. Right. Right, so you fill it up to about there, you get 1 cup. If you fill it up high, you get 2. And he's gonna get the other T-ball, don't he? Yeah. Right. Toss that in. And then Fuzzy fruit. Timothy's jam. Toss that in. There we go. Gerald's tea seems like it'll take less time. So, hey, bar. Oh, he's in there, completely missed. Here's the tea you asked for. Great. Whoa, this is exactly what I had the last time. And I can taste the jam too. So cool, you made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Timothy's a good judge of what's cool and what isn't. Exactly, that's why I have to come out here and be a knight. Being cool doesn't matter until Timothy confirms it. Heck yeah! Trying a little bit too hard, Gerald, isn't he? How's the stop sign investigation coming? I'll be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus, the smoke on my leg is getting thicker and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know? Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? Seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups it would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you do to cure yourself. I could ask Burrow if he knows how to cure a curse. Or you could. A true knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. What if there's something I can do to help you? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop you there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find a solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. There's no way Timothy cares if you cheated. Well, I happen to be an excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is a perfect adventure for Gerald the Knight, a demonstration of my strength. I'll travel out into the forest and find the solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there, there is, whoa. You hear that? That voice? What? What voice? There's a voice as deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now, I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa, weird. Anyway, I really do need to be off on my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, before I go, let me leave you with this. I never found the origin of the stop signs. Maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know? Like if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. If you just see a spot that feels like it's where a stop sign came from. That way you can continue my knightly quest. Fine, I will return the thing you stole. Ah, now you're the one who sounds like a knight. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu, most conservable of tea stewards. Good luck, Gerald. Right. You drank the other cup of tea, you little git. And I think you stole the cup. Alright, I need a brutal thing. I think there's one out here. Yes, yeah. Brutal beat. Oh, I don't have any tea pods, do I? Damn you. Alright, little git. Actually, that little bird has actually pissed me off something chronic. Cheeky little bastard. Alright, where's the tea at? There's some. I do wonder, does the tea always grow in the same spots? Okay. I want to know where that mug that I got out for the demon hunter's gone. Let's just have a run round. See if more tea has grown. And it has. We've got 2 things to make tea balls, so we might as well make a bunch of them. Need 1 more tea bush. Come on, tea. Show yourself. Where you at? Any things to be cutting or mounds to be sweeping? That's what we're looking for right now. Ah, that's where it is. I hear a horse. Is that a music box? Might have just been a music box. Talk to Borrow. Borrow, remember the knight who left the shop a little while ago? Gerald. He came back. Already? How nice of him. Thing is, he claims he's been gone for days. How is that possible? Ah yes, Borrow has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? It seems that the time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. Needs a specific scientific explanation of why this is. We do very well. Borrow will now begin an elaborate presentation of scientifically how the forest works. The forest is strange and magical. I like that. This is a good explanation. Here, there. Why does this work? It's magic. Oh, okay. Fair enough. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. Fine, it's magical. Stop thinking about it. Very good. You're more in the spirit of the forest now. If I'm one day discovering the reason why time works the way it does, I'll be letting you know. I'm learning much about this place all the time, just like you. I don't think the alarm has gone off yet, has it? No, that one's about to. I'm going to move this somewhere else. Put that there. Let's put that there. Yeah, I'm not happy with you. You won't get. Right. Make some tea. Right, so this one's not a blue seed. That's a T-ball. A chip. And a varietal beet. Yeah. Oop, I have got a mug. Why am I doing like specific mugs for specific people? It's just dumb. Right. Where is Demon Hunter? There. Ah, thank you so much. There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect, just perfect. Oh great, I'm ready for the ceremony. Where should the ritual ceremony for me take place? Let's do it over by the Pluffins. Great, I'll put my cup away and meet you there. Ah, Gerald's back. Alright. Demon Hunter. Alright, the altar is all set up. Let's get started. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is honored our special guest, me. Hi. I'm Demon Hunter who aids and assists with the needs of this community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh, well, actually, we're not actually supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the Hunter's Manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to be seen only as a demon hunter in service of the community. No more, no less. So yeah, sorry. That's a stupid one. So, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really supposed to stick to what the book tells me to do. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. I'm a member of the Order of Demon Hunters, a society more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second. When are you going to start killing demons? I want to watch a demon die. Alright, well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, that many demons alive anymore. Killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of Demon Hunters? Then why are you here? Oh, well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. Like helping out around the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, it's where we can make an impact, statistically. Or you could just stop calling yourself demon hunters. What? No. Do you know how much history the Order of Demon Hunters has? No way. It would be like if the Sun Zealots disbanded just because they finally slayed the Moon King. Haha, no way. Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. I'm here to assess the needs of the community and provide whatever support I can. This isn't a community. Well, not only is it just a tea shop, it's a tea shop I don't even want to be at. I see, that's... Why don't you leave here and go find an actual town to help? Oh, no. Whichever community we still want to, we have to stick with, because otherwise demon hunters might just quit when it gets hard. I just want to help this community and will stick to that commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Question. Who's the nastiest demon in history? The nastiest? Yeah, someone real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad demon. Donald Trump? Oh gosh, well, I guess maybe Mergma. Mergma was a colossal demon from the ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. There's a lot of orphans. I know, before the most orphans a demon ever ate was maybe 2,000. So 5,000 was like, wow, this guy's serious business. Wow, sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. Although to be honest, I've kind of shared everything about myself. That's me. Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this ritual ceremony. Great. We're done? Yep, the ceremony is over. Cool. Bye. Wait, hold on a sec. So, I suppose you feel like maybe saying something more about you? Like, you don't have to, but, maybe you would you maybe want to share anything? Just, if you want. No. Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. That's totally okay, yeah. Thanks for, the tea. Yeah. You're welcome. Right. Gerald. Hi Gerald, how's your curse going? Wandering endlessly, the fog has wafted and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we must move through it, as beasts. Endless, forever wandering. So, not good. We are the becoming, we are the pain of becoming. We are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk, tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy. Aren't you proud? Are you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh gosh, we don't really know what to do here. There's much to do. The undying call to purpose. Forever. Just hang in there, okay? I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Oh, I kind of want a cure. Gerald. Right. Right. We need to talk to Barrow, but we also need to... He's staring at a wall. Right. Borrow. Let's talk to Borrow. See, Borrow has noticed something. Our shop radio appears to be having trouble. You noticed the radio yet? In the corner by the stairs? It is quite an old and finicky machine. See, the dial may be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing static. If you hear static, you can simply adjust the dial back to a more normal sounding frequency. Or, if you do not wish to hear the radio at all, you can set the dial to mute. That way, it will simply be the gentle music of nature itself flowing through into our shop. Should Borrow be requesting for a person to come and fix the radio one of these days? Perhaps. Although I will say, I am starting to become quite used to it, fond of the imperfections even. Yes, there are days when I will be letting hours pass me by in the realist fog of perpetual static noise. Of course, perhaps constant static is not to Miss Alta's liking, so I will let you reset the radio whenever you like. Alright, let me guess, you want to do another ceremony. Hello? You okay? Something wrong? Just check again on you later. That's on. We'll leave that there. Are you feeling any better? Hello, Gerald? Wait, are you and Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, sure. Okay, alright, so no one's talking to us apart from Borrow. Borrow's just giving us random bits of advice. Alright, the Bluffin's not providing any. What's that? There's. Chop all this down. Hey, come at me. Hey, feeling any better? What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking to me anymore? You hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Alright. This is getting a bit confusing. The other ones haven't come through yet, but we've got plenty of cups now, if nothing else. Read Edge of a Bullet, a Dirk Warhard novel. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard had been undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks. Upon week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness, giving the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy heir to the Briggleston family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. Wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in a mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday. As he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly into his eyes. Dirk Warhard hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He had been told many times to stop looking directly in the sun, but to turn his back on the enemy was cowardice he could never forgive. That's just dumb. Pulsing with rage from the Dirk Warhard undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled a pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of the sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the parlour. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keylight. She was his target, a non-perpetuator of underground organised time and the person for whom he was to extract sensitive information. Howdy, he said to her. My name is Bobby Briggleston. But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, I'm Dirk Warhard, and then continued the conversation. Mr. Briggleston, it's the pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you, exclaimed Samantha Keylight. I've heard so much about you from our mutual friend. The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name because Dirk Warhard disliked learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. This is a dumb novel. The man in the servant's outfit approached him with a tray of shrimp cocktails. Hors d'oeuvres? The sight of food thrilled and angered Dirk Warhard. Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and slowly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. You'll remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in this city again. The man began trembling violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet just to scare him. Hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered the pistol and said, Saw some asbestos. The party goers all nodded in appreciation, and a few began applauding. This gets worse. Now then, declared Samantha Keylight, may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art. That's right, replied Dirk Warhard. I am a man. And he was. Two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty but for the paintings hung on every wall. Van Dawson's mostly, said Samantha Keylight, though some on the far wall are by Ferriot. Do you have a favourite artist, Mr. Briggleston? Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew, he replied, Dirk Warhard. Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. Asbestos, he explained. Mr. Briggleston, said Samantha Keylight, I did not invite you here simply to admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting. Dirk Warhard responded well to this statement because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. Samantha Keylight pulled a small parcel from a shelf, then turned to Dirk Warhard. The parcel was not a piece of art, it was a gun. She pointed the gun at him. That's right, I know exactly who you really are. Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the card inside. She was correct. You didn't think you'd fool me with this Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you? I'd known your scummy face anyway. Samantha Keylight fixed a gun on his temple. Tell me who sent you, or the next piece to hang on my wall will be your brains. Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile. After a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. Well, snarled Samantha Keylight, what's it going to be? Are you going to start talking, or do I have to? Samantha Keylight exploded, blood and then splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantially lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he secretly planted a bomb inside Samantha Keylight, triggered by a switch inside the ring on his left hand. This was one of Dirk Warhard's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." Then he pulled out his pistol and said it again while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt coolest of all. Dirk Warhard still had no idea what role Samantha Keylight played in the perpetuation of organised crime. It wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk Warhard knew, the more quickly he completed each mission. Each one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler that the mission was a success. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party, where guests were in a panic of the sound of the explosion and gunshots. They turned and froze as he entered the room, dripping with Samantha Keylight. Dirk Warhard suddenly strode confidently towards the nearest servant holding the tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, and stuffed it into his mouth with beastly vigour. One of the crowd yelled, "Oh my God! It's Dirk Warhard!" Dirk Warhard attempted to yell, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." But his mouth was too full of shrimp, so instead he just fired his gun into the air several times. The partygoers began cheering and making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhard," said the president, "you saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhard still couldn't speak, so he kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave the thumbs up as he bled out, grateful to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk Warhard. He knew that there would always be another president, but there would never be another Dirk Warhard. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth and crowd surfed his way back to the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhard." Justice as cold as a shrimp. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. My novel is bad. It is not that bad. Also, The Last is my book. You can find a link to its sale on the Twitch channel, or if you go on Amazon and look up The Last by Dan Moore, that's the book. Right. Bora, something strange happened. Nobody's talking to me. It's like everyone's gone mute. Indeed. Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me. I'll show you what I am thinking. I'm wondering what role this altar thing would play. Here we go. You've seen the shrine by now, yes? The shrine is most important artifact, actually it is, but not yet usable. Let us fix that. There we go. Shrine is a sacred place. It is what we return to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you towards the next step, whatever that may be. When you're ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend to the shop. If you wish, lead you our tea warrior. I'm confident Wanderstop is in good hands. Okay. Alright, let me just have a look around. And we just get rid of those. Right. Here's a thought I've just had. Eventually these Right. I was wondering. So it's in your interests to like. Yeah, it's in your interests to grow a hybrid plant, and then once you've got all the fruit and everything out of it, chop it down and make room. I wonder if at any point any of the customers are going to say, I want my tea in a specific mug. That would make sense. Right. I'll do for tending some stuff. Let's go. What is that over there? Okay. Alice stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it, let your mind wander. Yes. Let's see what happens. Run, run. Where am I? My name is... Don't remember my name. Oh god, what's going on? Where am I? Someone, please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right. That's right.
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Yeah, of course, yes, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Right now, to relax, because there was a tie-ass. Yes, to find Master Winters and train with her.
Not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
To defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Till I've beaten every great living warrior.
No, no, no. New fighters are going to come along, and you'll have to surpass them too.
Okay.
This has to be undisputed. No losses for the rest of your life. That's the only way. Think about it. Undefeated for the rest of your life.
It seems like an impossible challenge. I think that's impossible. How can I even do that?
It's not impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
Question that one. Your help?
Of course. I would be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
Right, of course. Just tell me what to do.
I got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
Interesting little cutscene, that. It's got no orange. Welcome back, miss. What? What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. And can I say, it's a most delightful change at that. Look at all these colours. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at that shrine? It seems so. Just as Borrow promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? It seems your sword is right where we left it, on the tree stump. That's not everything has changed. Might be better to explore the clearing and learn more. Sure, may as well get back to it. Excellent. In fact, Bora can see that already a new customer is arriving. You care to go say hello? Perhaps she's even needing your help with something. There is still much for us to do. I'm so grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Take care, as always. Come on, stand up. Thank you. Hello. Shoo, be gone with you. What? You heard what I said. I don't need eavesdropping from the competition. Competition? Damn Skippy, you probably thought you were the only merchant in these woods, didn't you? Well, guess what? Some of us are doing real salesmanship out here. No, you have a problem with the basic tenets of a healthy market and competition. And you think nobody else has the right to do honest business, right? Isn't that what you think? No. What? Don't play stupid mumbling fool with me. I can see right through it. Both know you do anything to keep all the profits for yourself. I'm pretty sure everything here is free. There are no profits. Ha, that's what you want me to believe. But I'm not worried. Once I set up shop, it's over for you and your little socialist utopia. What exactly do you sell? Bet you'd like to know that. I bet you'd love to have the edge on me. Well, tough 2Ds. I'm not falling for what do you sell ever again. Wanderstop is a tea shop. If you don't sell tea, we're not competitors. Whoa, suddenly Mr. Educated over here knows all about economics. You want to know what I offer customers? It's simple. Firm products, higher prices, harsh, unasked for life advice. All that and a smack in the head on your way out. Typically, you have to offer people something they want. That's the coward's business plan. Nobody wants a smack in the head. That's why you have to sell them on it. You have to stop thinking about what the customer wants and start focusing on what you want them to want. If you had even sneezed on the business textbook, you'd already know this. I'm still pretty sure we're not competitors. Hey, look at you, naive, optimistic, cloudy judgment. Destroying you will be a breeze. Some might feel guilty about running your little enterprise into the ground. Not me. Now get your buzzing face out of here and let me set up shop. Would you like a tea while you set up? Hell no, I don't want tea. Right, well, maybe she'll sell us some stuff. Oh, my tools are gone. That's annoying. Hello, miss. I'm having an idea, if you might indulge me. Do you see the hanging pots over there? Before you showed up, I'd spent a bit of time filling all of them with lovely plants. It was quite beautiful, yes, but all is gone now. Sigh. So it caused me to think. Miss Alto said she would like specific tasks complete, yes? What if you helped me out? Fill these hanging pots with some new plants. What do you say? Would you be taking some time for this task? Well, what if the clearing changes and we lose all of them again? Well, yes, I'm supposing such a thing could certainly happen. But, Miss Alta, should we really stop making things beautiful simply because they may disappear in the future? To me, the task of temporary decorating is sounding quite lovely. What do you say? Maybe. Find time for it. Of course, there's no rush at all. Simply, if you find yourself in the mood. Any plants at all will be fine in the pots, but are certainly not being very picky. Well, perhaps you'll find the task easier using a miniature pot. Most plants can be picked up and replanted using the miniature pot. There's several lying around the shop. It's not necessary, simply a little convenience if you desire it. Please let me know when you're hanging pots outside the field. I'd very much love to see them hang. If you are taking this task on, of course, who can say? Stash. 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 Right. So I've got no seed, I've got absolutely nothing anymore. I've got one tea thing. That's good. Ooh, where's the basket? That's a good point. Where is the basket? Ah, there we go. Right, first things first. Let's go find some tea. Because we are definitely going to need that. That seemed like a new plant there. So I'm guessing there's like 4 phases of the game which correspond to 4 different seasons. So we started off in, I'm guessing, summer. This is now autumn. Right, well, miniature plant pots. That's not a miniature plant pot. Yellow seeds. We definitely want them. Pink seeds. Alright. It says there were several mini plant pots dotted about the shop. Can't work out and that's that Dirk novel. Can't go there, yeah. Okay. Right. We saw a flower. Well, the puffins have moved. Where's that flower that we saw? There we go. There. Right, so if I put this... Everything's moved around. Look at all the hanging baskets. And she did shut this out shop then. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. Let's just go get some water and get some and stuff. Right. At least we've got some water. I like how simple this is. Okay, that's that. Pop that. See, this is the plan with this. So we're gonna get all the things off the stuff, and then just plant stuff as we go around. What the hell? How did you get solved so quickly? That's right, that's right. We are open for business. Are you ready for profits? Are you ready for marketing? Are you ready to get your face kicked in with savings and come down and see Nana, losers? Alright, here I am. And what of it? What can I buy? I'm ready to see the shop. Ready to confront the crushing brute of competition? Fine by me. Behold, consumerism. My mug 599, meow 699, candle. Yes, what is it? What does this icon mean? Is this your face? You can't possibly be this dense. These are nanobox, that's how much they cost. Okay, fine, but I don't have nanobox. I had never heard of a nanobox. Never heard of a nanobook? How are you a small business owner? Nanobook is the international currency. Nanobook is the gold standard. I think you're making this up. I'm not making this up. How dare you accuse me of deceit? That's it. You're going to make me... Where is it? Here we go. Professor Currency's All-in-One Book of Economics, Volume 1. This is infant stuff. It's pathetic that I even need to give this to you. Thanks, Nana. I'll use this information to crush you. Ha! We're Volume 1? You wish. Let's talk when you're at Volume 12. Now that's economics. Volume 12. I still have nightmares about Volume 12. How about if I sell you something in exchange for nanobox? Yeah? I'm talking about barter? Sure. I'll bring you something. You can buy it off me. Let's see this thing first, Missy. I'm committing to nothing until it's in front of me. Alright, I'll bring you a name. Just give me a minute. State your biz. What's trade? Chilly out, you're holding. What are you talking about? You aren't holding anything. I'm feeling trading for something. Not again. Stop policy. I only buy things that I choose. Try harder if you want to rip me off next time. Okay. Right. We need to make some plants. Lost parsley. You return the lost parcel. Nice. Who the hell are you? Hello? Fine day to you. Hi, this is Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. You don't say. How marvellous. A cup of tea sounds most restorative, but but I would ask that you first allow me a moment of rest. On a journey such as mine, one's strength must be minded carefully at all times. Rest is the utmost priority. Once I am recuperated, you can be certain we'll discuss tea at length. Sounds good. Let's see if I can trade the sign with Nana. State your business. Want to trade? Let's see it. Alright, not too shabby. What's his story? What's so special about it? Make up an elaborate lie about his origin. Yes, you know, an ancient rune. An ancient rune? We see everybody and their grandmother's got an ancient rune lying around. Well, let me explain to you what's so special about this ancient rune. It was a reward for saving an entire village. Oh, tell me about this first. What was the trouble? Ghosts moved into their homes and drew property insurance way up. How do you handle this situation? I campaign with the local government for less stringent insurance premiums. Well, I can't say I approve of local government, but I hate it less than I hate ghosts. Alright, I can make use of this rune. It has history. I like that. You've got yourself a trade. I'll pick one, and only one, item to take with you. My mug. Finish? Good. After this, it's standard books or nothing. Cool. Or the old one over there is trying to run Wanderstop out of business. I see. Should we be concerned? No, she doesn't seem to make any money. Ah, I see. In that case, I'm presenting my plan to handle the situation. Do nothing. What do you think of Burrow's business plan? It's ambitious. Indeed, I'm having even greater ambitions for the future, such as do something. But this is for future Burrow. Today's Burrow will do nothing. To be honest with you, I am not specifically worried about new competition. Perhaps it will even be fun. Yes, surely fun is the primary goal of all competition between businesses. Right. Where was... It's over there, look. That's what I'd be wanting. No. We want... Right, let's go with yellow seed. Wailing fruit. Has that stopped glowing? I think it has. Right. Can I put this in the pot? No. Can't put that in the pot. Alright, so large hybrid's too big for a pot. Good to know. Alright, you know what I want? I want another one of them flowers if possible. Right, I want to water that. I think that little kitchen was a return from a parcel. Let's go do that. Ah, I've got, in fact, parcels back. Okay. To the person who put my lost parcel in the mail, thank you for your good deed. You returned my parcel when it could have been easy to walk off with it yourself. The package contained a sacred cloak, only one of its kind, invaluable to me. I've attached a photograph of myself wearing a cloak to show its majesty. With your generosity, it would be true loss. Thank you again, Olivia the Owlmancer. We have... I wasn't expecting an Owlmancer to be an actual owl. In my head, the idea of the Owlmancer is like someone who has magical control over owls. But apparently I was wrong. Oh. I'm just gonna go water that plant, aren't I? Find where it was. There we go. Right. I'll take that and move it over here. Right. Come on, dude. Have you rested? You want some tea? Miss Shopkeeper. Yes. How do I say this? I have a question for you that may sound quite peculiar. Does the name Alta have any meaning to you? Yeah, that's me. You. It truly is you. Yes. My heavens. My heavens, what a beautiful and surprising world we live in. The warrior Alta is before me, the strongest fighter of the modern era. You know me? Know you? I've been to see you fight twice. I saw you at the Royal Arena 3 years ago. It was, how do I say, it changed my life, truly. In fact, because of that fight, I began using a false advance in combat. I had only ever been using a serpentine advance. But false advance gives me more flexibility when disarming opponents. I fought a guy once who used literally nothing but serpentine advance. He couldn't keep sightlines to save his life. I can envision it perfectly. What a sorry state of things. Reminds me of an acquaintance who once insisted that the only way to counter a turned blade advance was to go straight for a major submission. He truly believed this. Was he drinking? Well, as it happens, yes. Oh, and the second time I saw you, it was just last fall. You fought Lady Ash in Superior. Right, yes, I remember. That was a good match. Please do not play with your false modesty. You wiped the floor with her. She actually would have been fine if she put up a fight. Again, I have no need for this sort of humility. We both know your strength. Now I've run into you purely by fate, here, in the middle of nowhere. And you're running a tea shop? Is that right? Just briefly. I'll be back to fighting soon. Warrior Alta. I'm astounded once again by you. You have discovered a new form of training in the most unconventional location. Making tea. I never would have thought to try it. What new abilities will this unlock for you in combat? Does it strengthen poise? Or is it mental training? No, wait, do not tell me. I only wish to see the results. You surpassed us all once again. I'm stunned but not surprised. Thank you. Oh, my apologies, never introduced myself. My name is Ren. I have come to these woods seeking personal growth, to find new strength. Meeting you has affirmed that I am walking an honourable path. It's nice to talk to another person like me. I haven't talked to another fighter in a while. But of course, ooh, it's time to leave. But of course, royalty, you and I are kin. We share a common destiny. It is fate that we met here. I believe this with all my heart. I guess, let me know if you want tea. Tea, of course. In all the excitement, I've nearly forgotten. Yes, let's have a cup. Sure, what would you like? I must say, meeting you here has reminded me of the passion I felt in my youth. Back then, the world felt spontaneous and alive. True grace of surprise and delight feel rarer and rarer to come by as I get older. Seeing you here has felt like a call to action, to be inspired and to chase what feels most alive. Please, when you bring me a cup of tea that calls to mind passion and the pursuit of one's dreams, that is what I desire most right now. I'll do my best. Thank you. Right. I lost track of time. So, right. We need to go. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. As always, I will be back tomorrow with some more Wanderstop. Please do hit that follow button or subscribe or whichever platform you're on, whatever the things, which means you don't miss anything. Please do that. And yeah, like I said, I will be back tomorrow with some more Wanderstop. I might be a little bit later than usual. I'm not sure. Yeah. Have a fantastic Tuesday in whatever you are doing. If you're at work, school, just dotting about at home, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams and good night.